Hello everybody and welcome to Toyah at Home. Today I'm going to be reacting to an incredibly special documentary version of Neon Womb. This was made for ITV and it's called Toyah, 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 and it came out at the beginning of 1981. It was created and directed by Graham Moore. It's a stunning documentary. I'm so proud of it, and it's one of the reasons why I broke big time in 1981. So the song we're looking at is Neon Womb within that documentary. Now, firstly, I am not at home at this moment. I'm boarding a plane to go to Belfast. I'm on that plane with Chesney Hawkes and Carol Decker, and we are literally flying by the seat of our pants because our earlier flight was cancelled a month ago. We land at Belfast City Airport. We're driven straight to the festival site. I walk straight on stage. Chesney does as well, and then we walk straight off stage into the car to catch the 5:25 back to the UK because I've got so many festivals this weekend that I have to be available for. It's one of those crazy summer weekends. It's going to be great fun, but it's really nerve-wracking because we just don't know how these flights are going to be running. So that's where I am at this moment, and I'm really looking forward to Let's Rock, and it's going to be an absolutely brilliant day in Belfast. So let's have a look at this reaction shot. I'm deeply moved because I'm coming out of my warehouse in Battersea. The warehouse is called Mayhem, and I'm walking down the stairs, down the alleyway of this incredible warehouse where so much happened. Spandau Ballet had their first ever performance there. Iggy Pop rehearsed his 1979 tour there. Hazel O'Connor formulated her music for Breaking Glass in this incredible warehouse. And here I am walking down the street in my military jacket, carrying my makeup box and my very famous wooden toolbox, which I use. No, it's the plastic one. Don't think I have that anymore. That was carrying all my kind of lyrics and my diaries and my office work. I loved that plastic briefcase, but I think it was given away for a prize on a competition. And here I am at the tube station. Now, Craig Astley thinks this is Covent Garden. It could be. I always felt that my inspiration for this song was actually at Victoria Tube Station. And here I am boarding the train, singing about a neon womb in my Willie Brown fencing outfit, which I attached and made the metal epaulets to. So this song, the way it's been filmed by Graham Moore, is all about the boredom of being on the train and being completely spaced out and freaked out by the neon lights. It's fabulous. I do remember filming this and enjoying every minute of it, and the wind in the tunnels of the tube train and the kind of impersonal nature. Oh, Craig is right. That is the lift at Covent Garden. Yay. This is a song in this version, in this visual version, about disembodiment and not belonging. Now, here I am, back in a very purpose-built neon tube box at my studio in Mayhem, back in Battersea. And these tubes were suspended and are moving all around me. Graham Moore and his lighting team created all of this. And I'm now back in an environment that's a studio environment. I'm wearing the ankh that everyone picked up on. Next to the ankh, on my left, is a very beautiful antique pendant of the moon. And it's a smiling pendant that came off my mother's and her mother's charm bracelet. So everything on that necklace came off my maternal grandmother's charm bracelet. And this is really picking up intensity now with the neons flashing around me, and I'm contained within a very tight space. And this very much is capturing the punk spirit of the very late 70s into 1980. And moving into that very special new romantic phase of 1980, 1981, where music and fashion changed very dramatically. For me, to see Mayhem again is quite an emotional experience. It was an extraordinary way to live in a bare warehouse that was once a storeroom for acid tanks. When myself and Eve, Adamant's first wife, moved in there with Keith, who ran it all, it was a most extraordinary experience because we took the acid tanks apart, these armored glass tanks, and we laid the glass across the floor, and we had events in this warehouse where Steve Strange would invite at least 400 people and they'd stay for 4 days. So the warehouse had an intensity about it. It was a phenomenally creative space, but it also was a space that never allowed us to kind of rest on our laurels. We were permanently kind of on call and being creative and just enjoying the sheer youth and the exuberance of punk. So to see that again means a lot to me. It's a time in my life of such driving forward and learning so much, learning to be Toyah within the music industry, and to kind of know that I had to create something very visually different, very visually special. And I always called my lyrics verbal mime, that I used imagery within my lyrics, very strong imagery. So to see that again, and it's a song I absolutely adore performing live, especially now with the Posh Pop Band, because the arrangement is so exploratory in what the Posh Pop Band do, and we lift the whole song into a celebration of dance at the end. So it's really, really nice to see that. So there's a few brilliant things coming up this week. We've been filming all this weekend the Slave to the Ribbon video, which is going to be released and announced on the 12th of August now. We wanted to get the video ready for that particular release, and it's been great fun shooting that video. We actually shot it in the offices next door to us that we're building, and we've still got these really large kind of scaffold constructions within there that we could work around, and visually it just works so beautifully. And Robert was an absolute joy to work with, and so was Simon Darlow. We had on camera a new neighbour of ours called Richard Hudson, who we know his family. We've known his family for well over 30 years, but he's just come to move into this area, and his experience is art design on movies at Pinewood, and making sure that everything at Pinewood on the movies he has been on runs smoothly. So I was just looking up because our workmen are having so much fun today. They are such naughty people. They're up there all day, singing, laughing. I think they've just dropped something on someone. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I just hope and pray that Chesney, Carol Decker and I make it to Belfast more soon. We'll see you tonight for an Objects of Desire, and tomorrow for a really fabulous song for Sunday lunch. It's a classic by an absolute world classic artist who's a Brummie like me. See you soon. Mwah. My art is based on life around me, and if you call London a work of art, a piece of dog shit a work of art, then fine. After a year at drama school, I'd done